Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. All right, the Sugar Show live and in color. Sean O'Malley back on the proven ground here tonight. And what else can you say about what he did against Abu Dhabi? Close fight against Petr Yan, but that really served to put him on this championship trajectory.
Well, you got to stand out and take note when you fight someone like that. So close. Even if he had lost, you had to give him his respect. But ultimately, he got the decision. This guy is a great striker. The one area where we have not seen him tested is in the grappling. Tonight, he will have to rely on that if he wants to get another victory in what has been a fast-paced ascent up the bantamweight rankings.
And he is a willing grappler. We've seen him compete in Quintet Ultra. Augusto Tanquinho Mendez, UFC veteran there firmly in his corner. But you're right, we haven't necessarily seen Sean O'Malley tested in that realm as yet. All right, with that backdrop, here is the tale of the tape for this Bantamweight Championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing host, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting, reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, we are ready to get this round underway, and you know Merab Dvalishvili is a guy who probably doesn't need 60 seconds between rounds. He is the machine. There may be no more appropriate nickname in the sport. It's offense in bunches. He's one of the more offensive fighters in the sport, and wouldn't be surprised, depending on how long the fight goes, to see north of 15 or 20 takedown attempts here tonight. Left hand connection and a right. Dvalishvili gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do. All right, so there's the early takedown for the decorated grappler. Exactly what he wanted to do tonight.
Exactly what he needed to do if he's going to want to win this fight. You've got to put this guy on his back early. You've got to put him on his back often.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Sean O'Malley.
Big ground and pound.
Three minutes. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dvalishvili.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by O'Malley. Lands a big elbow there. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Dvalishvili. Moving his head here on the ground, Champ.
I mean, this guy is very active.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you by pushing him away.
Dvalishvili's looking for that arm triangle now. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission. Changing the position.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dvalishvili. Round 2 is next. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2.
Good punch land.
Strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
So once again, making good use of his size as he lands the knee. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. By that leg kick, may not be a bad idea to start to check some of these.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Dvalishvili gets the single leg takedown, well played. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
Starting to get it in there deep. Trying to finish the armbar here. All he's got to do now is take his time and the finish will present itself. This fight is over.
Whoa! Submission defense, it gets out!
In that moment, it looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar. He's got to start throwing now.
Good work from the top here by Dvalishvili.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging. You just got to move.
seconds to go in this one. 20 seconds left. Dvalishvili's in half guard now.
Good round.
All right, man. We got to start defending those takedowns. Defend those takedowns. Don't let him get another takedown. I want you to make him carry your weight every time he does. Make him pay.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready? You ready? Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Oh, nice hammer fist there by Dvalishvili, making all these shots count.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Dvalishvili's in half guard, trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Dvalishvili.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
That was nice. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now. He's got to be careful here. He's got to be careful here.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Dvalishvili's right back to the full mount.
Great job landing from the top position.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Pretty good ground and pound by him here, he told us on Thursday.
Watch your arm bar here. Arming very tight.
Oh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Oh, he's got his back. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Excellent work. That's what I'm talking about, man. Everything's landing. Everything's working. Just like in training, all right? You just got to keep the pace. He can't stop us.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5.
Oh, big picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, Superman punch lands. Spinning back fist. And now some distance as they pull apart. Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
And now he's inside control.
Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Nice transition.
Heavy on top, turn those elbows.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by O'Malley.
This is where he wants to be.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Setting up an unlock now.
What a tight armbar. This has got to be the end of the fight.
There's the tap.
Oh, my goodness.
Takes the judges out of it. Gets the finish. Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlights.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
And here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 17 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
Well, there's a new sheriff.